Hi folks, Jackie Bushman here, Buckmasters Uncut, another great hunt. We're going to go behind the scenes and kind of show you some of the stuff that might not have made the television show. You know, one of my favorite places to hunt, or my favorite place to hunt, is always hunting my home state of Alabama. You know, fortunately we get to travel and hunt a lot of places, but buddy, I'll tell you one thing, and I'll say it again, I'll put an Alabama whitetail against any other whitetail across the country because they're hunted a long time. We have the most liberal, you know, seasons here in Alabama. Our game and fish department done a wonderful job here. So, I mean, the cool thing about it is, and you think about this, our rut really doesn't happen in the particular county that I'm hunting in till the end of January and runs into February, where most folks have been through in November is early across the country. So, you know, so that's the cool thing about hunting home. And then I really don't get started about January 15th because we go to about February 10th. And got our trail cameras out, and this one particular deer, he was called Crabby just because he had a big crab on his right side right there. But man, we had him on trail camera. I even had him almost where I had my safety off, I think twice on him the year before. So this was a 2-year adventure with this old buck called Crabby. And again, it's the end of January, and I bet you it's 75 degrees. The mosquitoes are everywhere. And I never had any trail camera pictures of him on the front of my property. He was always in the back, which was okay. But, you know, depending on the wind, I couldn't push the envelope. And I've said this and I'll say it again. If you're not patient and you try to push the envelope on these deer with the wrong winds, they're going to somebody else's property. Now, as bad as I wanted to go hunt Crabby and the season was running out, I just basically was giving up that afternoon hunt in hopes I could get back there in the back in the mornings. But that's just what happens in the rut. These bucks will move. They will follow these does no matter if it's a mile or two. And the old split field has been a money field over the years. And old Crabby, from a buck that lived in the back, he chased those ladies to the front, and he ain't gonna chase them no more. So when we got there again, the deer didn't come out till late, and I think we had a few small bucks and some does. And you know, over to the right of the field is a big trail. That's where a lot of the deer have come out that we've shot on camera over the years. And I think it was a doe in a couple of years. Yearlings come out and they look back. And you know, anytime that old doe picks that head up and looks back, you better be ready. And what we weren't ready for is we weren't ready for Crabby. Well, Crabby stepped out.
Here comes some does scooting out right there. 3 does. Gotta be something behind them. Ooh, shit. What is he? Is he a colt? That's Crabby. It's Crabby, man. It's Crabby.
Like I said, you better get on him quick. It's been 2 years. And I let him get a little video of him, but I wasn't going to give him much.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm rolling. I'm focused. Yeah. Kill him. Don't let him get off this field. Crabby, you just had a better day. He's down. He went straight down. That's Crabby. I cannot believe that. That's 2 years of chasing that old rascal right there. We just knew, having the trail camera pics of him, he would have to come out sooner or later with all these does. Man, oh man, 75 degrees. I'd have never dreamed he would have come out today. Let's go check him out. Won't be trailing him. He's right there. Old trophy copper went boom.
You know, the fun thing is chasing a buck, you know, for a couple of years, but once I got him, I was going, well, I guess we got to start over. Find us another one. And we've seen some young bucks with that kind of Crabby gene right there, but that's the cool thing about it, is just staying on them, being competitive, and not forcing that issue. Don't push your envelope on that wind. And we were patient. We were basically giving up the afternoon. Patience worked. Old Crabby's a hero. He's on the wall back there in the cabin now, and we're looking for little Crabby juniors. I like tracking jobs like this. He's right here in the field. Oh man. Oh, Crabby, he is finally down. Oh man, check him out. Well, folks, we have been working extremely hard here in Alabama. It has been a tough, tough season, but man, if you'd have told me in 75-degree weather, old Crabby would have stepped out, I'd have said you're crazy. But we got in here pretty early, and we had some does on the field, a few small bucks, and all of a sudden, right side of the field, he popped out. And I wasn't gonna give him any time to leave, because we've been after him for 2 years. I was fortunate to make a good shot with my old Savage 300, and that Federal Trophy Copper 180 grain, I mean, he went straight down. But look at the body size, look at the antler size, man. And that's why we call him Crabby right there, because on all the wild game pictures, just looks like old crab claw. And as I mentioned, we've been chasing him for 2 years, had the safety off on him twice last year and had a lot of picks, but we just never knew where he was gonna come out. But you know, folks, I get a chance to hunt all over the country. In the old saying, there's no place like home. Well, there's a lot of truth in that. I love hunting my whitetails right here, and this is the biggest deer on my property, and we stayed after him, and that means more to me than anything. And that's the experience of deer hunting. And I will tell you this, I'll put the brain in this whitetail up against any of them across the country, because Alabama whitetail is as good as it gets. They're some smart old rascals. Well, this old joker right here, old Crabby's gonna go on the wall in the cabin, but most of all right now, he's gonna take a ride in the old Viking. So that's another great hunt on the Buckmasters Uncut video series. I hope you liked it. If this is the first time in to watch us, push the subscribe button and tell all your buddies we're on social media now, so y'all come watch us. We're gonna bring you another Buckmasters Uncut video coming up pretty soon.